Let's go. Season open for both teams, man. Washington trying to go ahead and get this win.
We'll see Oklahoma City taking on the Washington Wizards. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. Next to me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr in the booth. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Cantor in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. Durant.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
So it's the Thunder now. And it's blocked by Gortat. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Here's Wall. He kicks it to Pierce. Feeds it to Temple. Can't get it to fall.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And that one's good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Westbrook with the drive. Left side, Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Wall kicks to Gortat.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
At the line for 2. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jones is checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Durant. Misses off the right iron. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's running. Takes the 3. Here's Gortat. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gortat's got 7.
Really getting after it on the offensive boards, adding to his early total with that putback.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
Porter's checked in for Paul Pierce. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. They set the pick. Westbrook. Here's Cantor. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. And it's Anthony Morrow with the three. Morrow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wall kicks to Gortat. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan? Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. Here's Porter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Otto Porter, the third overall pick in last year's draft out of Georgetown, touted as one of the most NBA-ready players in the draft, but a hip injury cost him the first month of the season, and he never really could get into the rotation.
And Washington making a change here. Butler's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Wall dishes to Porter. Passes it to Gortat. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gortat's got 11 points.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Washington leading now by 6. Over to the left wing. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is long. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration. Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
And he gets it to go. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Rejected by Collison. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Nene's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Back to Westbrook. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nene did not like that one. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that put them in front in this game.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Butler. The 3. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Kept alive. Durant with a wide-open look. No good with the wing jumper. The Wizards with the lead. Westbrook against Wall. Gortat, the pass to Nene. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nene's got 6. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And I love the penetration because we're seeing a team that's attacking the lane, forcing the defense to collapse, and you're going to see some easy points as a result.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Enes Kanter is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Kyle Singer. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Augustine in at the 1. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Pierce comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
DJ Augustine playing big minutes for the Bulls last season with Derrick Rose hurt. And I'll tell you what, he put up some big numbers at times. 27 points in back-to-back games.
And Sessions kicks to Gortat. Lets it go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Augustine, undersized at the point guard position, he is struggling defensively.
Yeah, and he has to compensate with his shooting and passing skills. When he's hitting shots and finding teammates, he's solid.
Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer. Steve, we like him. I know, the 57th pick back in 2005.
He's just a quality starting center in the NBA. 6'11", center, can score and defend. Really a good pickup for Washington.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Scott Brooks is very close with his star, Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he gets any free perks at Katie's restaurant in Bricktown. Brooks said, I get nothing. I mean, give me a dessert, a peach cobbler, something, a sweet tea. You know, this guy's cheap. That's one thing about KD. For 7 straight years, he's been cheap. Kevin, over to you.
He stays consistent, Doris. Very efficient. Thank you. It's Durant with the drive. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And Gortat got his rebounding back up last season. A consistent double-double guy in the middle. And he turned 30 last season. Still very much in the prime of his career.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Augustine dishes to Durant. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Paul Pierce.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys. And Gortat, a strong finisher inside, can shoot out to about 15 feet. You can do a lot worse at the center position. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Kanter, the pass to Augustine. No good with the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Sessions kicks to Webster. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Martell Webster in the second season of a 4-year deal, signed with the Wizards. He's a really good combo player. He can shoot and he can defend. And with that size on the wing, he becomes a valuable asset to any team.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. The Thunder also changing it up. Lamb, he's checked in for Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Pierce attacking. Goes back up. And that one's good. Serafin's got 5.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And while Webster Clark is not great at creating his own shot, he's still effective.
Yeah, because he's a great catch and shoot guy. I mean, he's able to knock down those 3-pointers. If he gets his feet set and a little bit of time and space, he'll make you pay.
And the Wizards making a change here. Temple's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Perry Jones, he's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Dion Waiters. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Wizards have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line. So very comfortable with that strike.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Left side, Jones. Gortat with the block. The Thunder look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That one is off.
Perry Jones back at Baylor, once considered a top prospect. 6'11", rangy athlete with some guard skills. I think his stock has maybe fallen a little bit, but the Thunder took a flyer on him late in the first round back in 2012. Still a work in progress, but plenty of potential.
Thunder trailing by 5. Unhindered, going all the way. Lamb, good. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Wall dishes to Pierce. Serafin the pass to Pierce. Here's Gortat. Here's Wall. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Temple gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Porter's checked in for Washington. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for DJ Augustine. Rejected by Collison. But they recover it. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
1:32 left here in the second. Washington leading now by 4. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Stolen by Westbrook. The Thunder missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That free throw, no good.
Oh, you look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan. Jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
Nene, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Roberson's checked in. To the paint. That's good from Porter on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room.
Watch out! Oh! That was wicked!
Westbrook. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Westbrook. Here's Jones. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Washington out in front, up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Marcin Gortat really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Remster out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's Gortat in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. DJ Augustine's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You know, you could tend to think of the Thunder as a top-heavy team with the all-stars they have, but they actually get a lot of production from their bench, which makes them a championship-caliber team.
Robertson dishes to Ibaka. Outside for Durant. That's good. Collison's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense. Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The first free throw is good.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience, the build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Sessions checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And then Durant with the dunk.
brutally thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen. But they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, it's some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Here's Ibaka. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Wizards making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Wizards leading by 3. Sessions passes to Gortat. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. 19 points for Marcin Gortat. Augustine, no luck.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Gortat with his screen on Augustine. No good from outside.
Enes Kanter was the 3rd overall pick back in 2011, drafted out of Kentucky, where he actually never played a game there due to ineligibility. But he was a bit of a gamble because of that. I'm not sure he's completely delivered on those lofty expectations yet.
Here's Nene. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
John Wall's checked in for Sessions. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wizards leading by 5. It's Wall with the drive. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
That's good. Augustine's got 5 points so far.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Here's Webster. Here's Nene. That's blocked. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Augustine.
Oh, look out, man!
Oh, really shaking.
Talk about putting something extra on him. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I think that he'd even try that right now. Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to. Ooh, that was awesome.
Look out below. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Getting nauseous, right as so analyzing caution when the light